Is Fort Myers on your radar as a potential new home? If so, there are a few things I must share with you today. Before you move here, you need to know these top tips about what Fort Myers is really like and whether or not you really want to move here. Be sure to stick around to the end for a big tip you may not have thought about that just may change your mind about moving to Fort Myers. There are so many things you must know about Fort Myers before moving here. The last thing you want to do is make a huge investment in moving, buying a house, and restarting a new life in Fort Myers, only to find out that you made a big mistake. Now, I'm not saying that moving to Fort Myers is a mistake in and of itself. What I am saying is that you need to be aware of certain things before you make the move, and this is what we'll cover in this video. So make sure you watch to the end because it's filled with insider information you won't hear from anywhere else. Hi, and welcome to the Southwest Florida Real Estate Scoop, your exclusive gateway to real estate insights that others won't tell you. I'm Anthony Ruggieri, your go-to realtor here in the vibrant world of Southwest Florida. Okay, let's dig in. Fort Myers overall is a fantastic place to live. If you've been thinking about moving here, you probably have a general idea of what to expect already, but let's go ahead a little bit further and see what living here is really like. First things first, before you move to Fort Myers, you'll need to know all about the local culture. Here in Fort Myers, the culture is pretty laid back. The majority of the population is a mix of retirees and young professionals. The nightlife here is a mix of lively spots and more laid-back venues. Some of the most popular activities include boating, fishing, golfing, and enjoying the arts. So if you're wanting to move here, consider if this is the type of environment that you can see yourself and your family thriving in. By the way, if you're finding value in this video, could you do me a huge favor by liking, commenting, and subscribing? Thanks. Now back to the video. Next up, let's consider the population density. If you want to move to Fort Myers, you'll definitely need to know that it's a moderate-sized city. The vibe here is very laid back. The population is about 85,000 residents right now and continuing to grow. Now, given this level of population, you can probably imagine that the traffic is manageable, and you'd be right. It's partly because of the mass transit in Fort Myers is adequate. If you're on board with the culture, population, and traffic, the next thing you probably want to know about is the climate. The climate in our area is characterized as warm and sunny weather throughout the year. Winters are mild and pleasant, with an average temperature ranging from 74 to 78 degrees, making it a popular destination for snowbirds seeking refuge from the colder climates. Summers are hot and humid, with an average high being between 88 and 92 degrees, often accompanied by occasional thunderstorms. The area experiences a tropical climate, so residents can expect some rainfall, especially during the summer months. Overall, if you enjoy warm weather and sunshine, Fort Myers offers an ideal climate for outdoor activities and relaxation. Another important consideration you'll need to think about before moving to Fort Myers is the types of homes available. We have a lot of new builds available in the area right now. The city's experiencing significant growth in construction, which means there are plenty of modern and newly constructed homes to choose from. With this type of housing available, you're looking at the median home price in Fort Myers being around $352,000. There's a diverse range of homes, from spacious single-family houses to contemporary condos, catering to various preferences and budgets. Now, in addition to the cost of buying a home, it's important to consider the cost of living overall. Cost of living in Fort Myers is moderate compared to the national average. Property taxes are reasonable, providing residents with a balanced financial environment. Other taxes that are a major consideration in Fort Myers include state sales tax, which is 6%, and there's no state income tax. Before you move into the area, you'll definitely need to think about the cost of living compares with your salary. A great way to do that is to check what your salary is for your line of work that usually runs in our area. So, for example, in Fort Myers, if you're a doctor, your salary will average about $180,000 a year. Other professions, such as teachers, earn around $50,000 annually, ensuring a comfortable living for professionals in various fields. Of course, one of the biggest considerations you should have if you have kids is, what are the schools like in the area? Overall, the schools in Fort Myers are above average, offering quality education to students. If you're homeschooling, the homeschooling culture in Fort Myers is supportive, with various local groups and resources available for homeschooling families. Now, since I'm an agent, there are certain things I'm not able to get into, so please check out in the description below for school reports. In addition to these factors, Fort Myers boasts a vibrant arts and culture scene, with numerous art galleries and theaters like the Florida Repertory Theater. The city also offers a diverse culinary landscape, featuring restaurants like The Veranda and the Twisted Vine Bistro, making dining out a delightful experience for residents and visitors alike. Additionally, Fort Myers is known for its community events, including the Edison Festival of Lights and the Caloosahatchee Celtic Festival, ensuring there's always something exciting happening in the city. So there are all the things that you must know before moving to Fort Myers. If you like what you hear and are hoping to make Fort Myers your home, get in touch with me. Also, don't forget to snag my list of our preferred homes in Fort Myers in the description. Now, if you're not quite ready to take the next step with Fort Myers, that's okay. I want you to check out our video on Cape Coral. And I might get in trouble for telling you this, but there are actually blue zone communities here in Southwest Florida where people are living the longest lives, consistently reaching the age of 100. And those communities are